U.S. intelligence concludes Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman approved killing of journalist Jamal Khashoggi.
Here's a summary of the article.
Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman approved an operation to capture or kill journalist Jamal Khashoggi in 2018, according to a U.S. intelligence report that could have sweeping implications for U.S.-Saudi relations. The report, released by the Office of the Director of National Intelligence on Friday, cited the Crown Prince's control of decision-making in Saudi Arabia as well as the involvement of a key advisor and members of his protective detail in the operation that killed Khashoggi. Khashoggi, a 59-year-old U.S. resident and Washington Post contributor who had criticized the Saudi royal family, entered a Saudi consulate in Turkey on October 2, 2018 and never left. Although Saudi officials had pre-planned an unspecified operation against Khashoggi, we do not know how far in advance Saudi officials decided to harm him. On Saudi Arabia, I would say we've made clear from the beginning that we are going to recalibrate our relationship with Saudi Arabia, White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki said Tuesday from the White House. The chairman of the House Intel Committee, Representative Adam Schiff, called for the White House to impose serious repercussions against all the responsible parties it has identified for Khashoggi's killing and to reassess the U.S. relationship with Saudi Arabia in the wake of the intelligence report. Biden's review of relations with Saudi Arabia is part of a broader U.S. foreign policy shift in the Middle East. The president has ended U.S. support for Saudi Arabia's war in Yemen while seeking to return to the negotiating table with Iran, Riyadh's enemy, over its nuclear program.
This post received a score of 72,000, with an upvote ratio of 92%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
The CIA concluded this over 2 years ago.
Yeah, this isn't news, but it is time we do something about it.
The article references the NYT, which says the Biden admin does not plan to do anything about it. However, the New York Times reported that the Biden administration would not penalize the Crown Prince for Khashoggi's killing. The White House decided penalizing the Crown Prince would have too high a cost on U.S.-Saudi cooperation in the areas of counterterrorism and confronting Iran. We won't punish terrorism because it would interfere with punishing terrorism. Okay.
We won't punish our terrorists. It wasn't Iranians who flew into the towers.
Just to clarify.
How many of those countries has the US bombed, now?
Always has been.
Yeah, but good thing we went to war with 2 countries that wasn't housing the mastermind behind the attacks. Thank God. I feel so safe and secure now.
This article makes one very outlandish claim. Namely, it states that this report could have sweeping implications for U.S.-Saudi relations. I don't think there is any chance that this will impact the relations between countries significantly at all. In fact, I believe it will be business as usual.
That comment is really saying that MBS can't be the next king if Saudi wants to continue business as usual. It's placing pressure on the Saudi royal family to sideline him and find another successor to King Salman. The Biden administration understands that there are members of the royal family that are not pleased with MBS and would rather someone else ascended the thrones. These kinds of reports and statements place more cards in their hands to make their claims within the family council.
Aren't the others literally far worse than him?
They're Saudi crown princes, they're not good people, but even bad people were pretty shocked at how MBS used his status as the leader of a world power to play Hannibal Lecter with dissident journalists.
He also locked up members of the royal family in a hotel and forced them to give up money to release them. Surprised their WASNT international condemnation of Prince Walid bin Talal. He was very well known in the West, owned a lot of shares in Citibank, Twitter and others. Hold on, but the WWE said that Saudi Arabia was cool. I don't know what to believe anymore.
I think WWE only said that in kayfabe. Might be an angle. Not sure either. Might have some money involved.
Here comes the Maniri.
The smirking fucker will still face no repercussion.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.